cast iron pan in your choice of size and your choice of color. We've got all sorts of demonstrations to show you why we choose cast iron and why we choose the Zakarian cast iron. So take a look back here because these are the three different options we have. We have an 8-inch at $39, 5 easy payments of $7.80, a 10-inch at $44, 5 easy payments of $8.80, and then a 12-inch for $49, 5 easy payments of $9.80. Let's hang out here on 12 and work our way backwards so I can show you the colors. This one is your cranberry. In that 10-inch, you're looking at the all black. Here is the cool gray. This one is the most limited and already sold out in the 12-inch. So I can show you this one there. All right, so hurry, hurry on your 10-inch if you're looking at that one. And then here is your Zakarian blue. We have these in all of the sizes and all of the colors, except for that 12-inch in that cool gray. And then we've got one more to show you with the, ooh, hunter green. That is sharp. We love that. Well, I am so excited that we've got this hour to spend with Jeffrey Zakarian's sous chef, the lovely Molly Swanson, who's joining us here in studio with all kinds of things here in our kitchen.
Hi,
hello,
Steve.
and it's so nice to meet
Yes, you too.
Let's give me a big hug. Yes, absolutely. Well, I'm a big fan of GZ. I know that you are too, and you've been a sous chef for 5 years.
Yep.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Wonderful. But what is even more fantastic is this cast iron pan.
I love it.
This is awesome. All right, so we're already sizzling away over here, but I'd love if you could just tell us, why do we want to cook in a cast iron pan?
Yeah, so heat retention, durability, and now with this non-stick coating that we've added, ease of cleanup, which is huge for a home cook, for any cook. I mean, who wants to spend a ton of time scrubbing a pan?
No, for sure.
So I love to start out with steaks. I mean, you can hear them sizzling. And as I flip it, I mean, this is why we love cast iron. Look at that gorgeous, dark, deep, caramelized color. That's what you get when you cook with cast iron.
Absolutely. This is wild.
So I don't know if you cook with cast iron much at home.
We have one cast iron pan, but it is very precious. Like we have to oil it and season it. And then, you know what, honestly, Molly, we end up just don't really using it.
Or you end up with a situation like this, where I'm like holding this completely vertical and the eggs are just staying put because it's completely stuck on.
Yeah.
So we love cast iron, we love the material, but we also want the ease of non-stick. So we've combined traditional with convenience, and now we've got this brand new pan that is exceptional, and you'll use it for everything, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh, for sure. But what you're seeing here, even the 3 shots you're seeing of these things, I mean, we're cooking, we're searing, we're baking. We can do pretty much anything here in a cast iron, right? Exactly, yeah. And I mean, you'll just see these eggs are literally almost skating across the pan, and it's tough to get eggs not to stick, as we know. So, like I said, really breakfast, lunch, and dinner, this is the pan to use. And I mean, once these eggs are out, all this needs is a simple wipe out, and you're ready to reload it with salmon, steaks. You can even bake. I mean, this is oven safe up to 500 degrees, which we've actually got something amazing in the oven to show.
Ooh, yes, absolutely. I mean, look at this clean out. That is absolutely wonderful.
It's spotless, and we've cooked an entire breakfast in there, so.
And notice that Molly's holding it with the silicone handle that you're also getting. So it's going to be not only protective, but really smart too in the kitchen. Because let's face it, those old school cast iron dishes, the whole thing gets wildly hot and very, very dangerous. Yeah, we never use our cast iron because we're like, this cleaning situation, the oiling and the seasoning,
no way.
We don't got time for all
Because you've
that.
already put all the effort into dinner, and then you've got to spend like an hour scrubbing your pans. It's like, nope, we want to like clean up, be done for the next morning, ready to go. So speaking of this little vegetable frittata, one of my favorite things to use that 8-inch size for. Right. We'll just piece it back together. Still beautiful. Oh my goodness, still beautiful. And again, like absolutely nothing left in that pan.
Okay. And I mean, you put this right into the oven, so this is oven safe.
Yep, oven safe. It's honestly, I mean, it's induction safe, glass top safe. You can take it out to your grill, like anywhere, you're good to go.
Oh, definitely.
Speaking of oven, I'm gonna grab our mac and cheese.
Let's absolutely do it. And let me tell you about everything that we have available right now. So let's come back right over here because we have it in 3 different sizes here. This is true amazing Zakarian cast iron, which is no fuss that we're looking at right here. So this beautiful, nice big 12-inch is $49, 5 easy payments of $9.80. We also have it available over here in the 10-inch. This one is $44, 5 easy payments of $8.40. And then we have the 8-inch at $39, 5 easy payments of $7.80. The colors that we have available, all available here in all 3 sizes with your Zakarian blue, your cool gray, your black, and your cranberry. I will tell you that that cool gray has sold out in the 12, but we still have all of the others available in the sizes. We also have all 3 available on QVC.com in the Hunter Green that we're gonna take a look at right now, which is so, so beautiful. I love the fact that this cast iron dish has this non-stick interior coating. In fact, there's 3 layers of non-stick in here because those other old school, I keep referring back to the cast iron dish I have that's collecting dust in my cupboard, is almost like that kind of gritty cast iron inside,
exactly.
right?
Yes, yes, yes. And like I said, this surface is completely smooth. So we just took this mac and cheese out of the oven, which is like, I can't think of anything more sticky, ooey gooey than mac and cheese. And again, like you can see as I scoop this out, like nothing is sticking. The surface is like still staying so superior and non-stick.
Absolutely
Let's
fantastic.
tilt this up a little bit, and I mean, it's like,
oh, that is so good.
It's crazy. I'm like, sometimes I'm like, is it gonna stick this time? And it never does. I'm like always amazed again and again by this pan. So this is all you when it cools down, by the way.
Oh, dang. Yes, yes. What a way to kick off the show. Let me tell you right now, this is fantastic. The fact that you have that ooey gooey sticky mac and cheese that traditionally would just literally like cake itself onto the side of the pan. That is nuts. But no, not the case here.
No.
Even when you think about like making like some of those like, you know, cornbread bakes or even maybe like a bread pudding of some sort, you could absolutely do that in here. I'm just blowing this off and ready to roll here.
And another thing too is if you bring this to the table,
Molly, that's so good.
I'm so glad. But if you bring this to the table, because it's cast iron, the heat retention is unmatched. So it's gonna stay hot for a while.
Oh, good.
And then as people continue to eat, it's staying warm. You don't have to worry about like reheating, etc.
I love that.
So.
And it's so nice and beautifully colored too on the outside. Like you've got that gorgeous like enamel coating that's like so pretty. So absolutely from oven right to the center of the table, right?
Yep, exactly. And if you, another big no-no about traditional cast iron is no acids. That means no red wine.
No red
tomato
sauces?
sauce. So with this, now we've opened up so many more doors. We can make our bolognese. We can deglaze our steak pan, which we're about to do with some red wine. So again, super versatile because we've added that layer of nonstick to the traditional cast iron that everyone loves to cook with.
Fantastic. I forget that like we're not doing a mac and cheese show here because I'm going in on this mac and cheese.
I'm so glad
good.
someone needed to eat it.
But this is what's so fun. I mean, this is what's so important, especially as we move into the new year. Like, we want to have the equipment in our kitchen that makes life so much easier. When you have a beautiful pan like this, a cast iron pan, the versatility is absolutely fantastic. But the no fuss story here is really great because cast iron can be really, really a pain, but not the case here with this amazing non-stick that we're seeing. This steak, I mean, is next level.
I know. And see, here's another thing is this is a pan that's going to last so long.
Right.
So, I mean, for years to come, this is the pan you'll still be using for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, for baking at the holidays. I mean, it's like, I'm loving how much you're loving this mac and
I can't
cheese
stop eating it.
time.
I got to put it down here. I mean, I've got a whole 3 hours ahead of me.
So to our steak pan here, we have all of the gorgeous juices and fat from the steak. And when we started this steak, there was no oil in the pan. So like I said, completely non-stick, no olive oil, no butter. That's all gorgeous fat from the steak. So from there, we're gonna add a little shallot.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Pan sauce.
I
we
love
have some
that.
red wine. And
Careful, I'm making a sauce in here.
Yeah. We'll just let this reduce a little bit, and then once it's thickened, we'll add some butter and salt and pepper to finish, and that'll go right on top of our steaks.
Okay, so basically when Molly's doing the Jeffrey Zakarian show, she's also giving us some really great tips and tricks and recipes that we could be doing at home.
Yes.
But this is so easy because what you just said, you pulled the steak out, you got all that amazing juice in there. Why not use it and create a beautiful sauce?
Exactly, yes. And speaking of recipes, this does come with 4 recipe cards from Jeffrey. So these are 4 of his recipes that he loves to make at home. It tells you exactly what they should look like. There's gorgeous pictures, and so that's also...
I got to put this down because I mean, we're going to finish the bowl here. This is so exciting. The fact that not only are we getting this fantastic pan in your choice of the 8, 10, or 12 inch and that silicone handle, but you're also getting some recipe cards too, like straight out of Jeffrey Zakarian's amazing expertise. The man knows how to cook. Does he ever? I mean, you've been a sous chef for 5 years, right?
I have, yes, and have learned so much from him. So it's fun to get to do this and take a little bit of what he's taught and hopefully share it with someone else.
Oh, he's such a good guy. If you're watching, amazing. Jeff, we love you, buddy. All right, so what are we having here? We're making this amazing rendered down sauce.
So we're working on our pan sauce. And again, traditionally with that cast iron, you're not putting red wine in there because it's going to destroy the coating that the seasoning that you've built up. But like I said, because this is non-stick, it's not a problem. And with this 12-inch size, another thing I wanted to mention is there's a helper handle because it's so much bigger. So if you are taking this from oven to table, from stovetop to table, there's a little bit of extra assistance to help you get it there.
This is fantastic. I mean, absolutely delicious. The smells that are coming out of these pans are wonderful. Just think about what you're going to be able to make at home.
Yep.
Some of your favorites, but now with... Excuse me, I was standing right over the pepper.
Oh, I know, I added a lot of pepper, sorry.
Oh my goodness, but think of all of your favorites that you're gonna be able to make now with this one. Even the cinnamon roll bake?
I know.
Come on.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you're really like, you see how many different uses you've got for this. I mean, we've got a full spatchcock chicken dinner.
Whoa.
To feed the entire family in this one pan, so.
Wild deliciousness. All right,
One of my
let's come take a look right over here one last time at the 3 different options we have. And by 3 options, I mean the 3 different sizes. 12-inch at $49, 5 easy payments of $9.80. 10-inch, $44, 5 easy payments of $8.80. Or that 8-inch, $39, 5 easy payments of $7.80. The colors you're looking at, Zakarian blue. Cool gray has sold out in the 12-inch, but we still have it available in the 8 and 10, and it's our most limited. Here is that black, and then we also have it in the cranberry. Last but not least, we have that beautiful hunter green. That is so nice and so sharp looking. You choose which size you want from $39 to 49 cents, or $49, 8-inch, 10-inch, or that 12-inch with item K90129. All right, got to tell you about my shoes that I'll be